Now, again, for the homeowner, which I think this is where they're kind of promoting this, or that's, where this is intended to be used. I don't think you're going to have any issues for the homeowner. And that's, if you're a homeowner, this will be fine. Okay. You got a 15 gauge steel deck. All right. You got plastic here. All right. Which is not uncommon, but you got two places. I don't like this kind of, that first gen DeWalt mower was great. Now, again, this is self-propelled. So most of the time self-propelled, you're going to have to, even though there's some out there, but most of the time you're going to have two lift, knobs, one for the front top wheels and one for the back. All right. So you have that on this, but with the Gen 1, they had probably one of the best deck lift systems on any mower, lithium ion mower I've ever used. All right. But besides that, again, you're going to get two 10s. You're going to get a steel deck with this mower. This is self-propelled. Now, they do offer a non-self-propelled. That's even a little bit cheaper. But if you don't need a self-propelled, you might want to go that route, because remember, you always hear me talk with, this is just one more thing to kind of get busted, right? Over the long term. So, even in my business, I never really use self-propelled. Actually, I do, to be honest with you. At first, I didn't, but with the lithium ion stuff, again, if you have a lot of hills or some smaller hills, self-propelled might be a better option. But if you really have mostly flat, surface, you're cutting, you might want to save the extra money and maybe some headaches down the road with the self-propelled. But besides that, very nice. All right, like I said, everything is kind of in the bag here. Your charger here is your chute for your side discharge. All right, you got your knobs in here. Really, all you're doing, guys, as soon as you open this, take it out of the box, you're lifting this handle up, putting on these two wing nuts, and you're ready to rock. All right, as it's the same with a lot of these lithium ion mowers, you're really ready to mow as soon as you get the mower, if you have batteries charged. All right, these are charged. We'll go over these in a separate video too, but these are their new 10s, the big boys. Again, when you look at, if you want these batteries, this is for $4.99. I think one of these batteries sell for $179. I think you can get the 2-pack for $249. But, even at that price, $250 just for the batteries. Okay? So half of, the price of this mower is on the batteries. So to spend $250 on a self-propelled mower, even if you have the Gen 1 and you like it, you can kind of get it, keep it, obviously take the batteries out, because, you might want to use these for some other DeWalt tools. But when your Gen 1 goes, you're ready to rock with the self-propelled. All right. That's really it, folks. The bag looks very well made. Really just like the Gen 1 version. Pretty big bag. We'll put it together and we'll go over it. But let's start cutting with this. You're pretty much ready to rock as soon as you get it. Right, here's where you're sticking your batteries. This will take any Flex Volt or DeWalt 20-volt battery. Okay, you got room for the 12s if you want. The wheels are pretty nice. All right, not bad. But, everyone likes to compare, how's this against the Makita? Now, obviously, Milwaukee doesn't have a mower, or that is what I'd probably be comparing it to. But, if you're looking for the best built mower out there, again, you're going to pay a little bit more. But those Makita mowers are definitely a better built. Okay, doesn't mean that it's not going to cut fine, and this one might cut better, who knows. But as far as build quality and I think durability over the long term, I think the Makita mowers are the way to go. All right, so as you can see, my neighbor cut his grass a couple days ago, but just how long this grass is here. Now, really the first cut of the season, it's like April 21st right now. All right, just got some rain, but thick crabgrass. All right, a lot of dandelion we're gonna hit over here. It's really hard to gauge for you guys how long this grass is, but you know, we're talking, you know, 15 inches in certain areas. So again, you're going to be cutting down from 6 inches down to 3 inches most likely, and probably not even 6 inches, probably like, you know, 5 inches, 4.5 inches down to 3 inches. All right, the one thing that I don't really like about this, not that I don't like about it, but again, another thing to think about is you can't use the self-propelled feature without the blades turning. All right, with the Ego mower, with the Makita, you can still use that feature without the blades turning. You know, going uphill, walking it around, transporting it, it does make it easier. Obviously you can just let the blades spin if you want, but you know, just another thing to mention. But again, really thick grass. I hope you can see the comparison here. He cuts really short, but you know, this is really long. And wait until you see what else we got to cut. But you'll see once I make a pass how much I cut down. But let's see how she does. So out of the factory, also this thing moves pretty quick. All right, this thing wants to go. So again, you can always control it down here. All right, I'm gonna lower it a little bit. All right, so as you can see, did a pretty good job. Very comfortable actually to use this mower too. Very comfortable. All right, so that's, you know, if you're in DeWalt's platform, guys, this is obviously an upgrade over the Gen 1 version. All right, you got self-propelled, you got the side discharge, you're getting 210s, and you know, however Stanley Black & Decker engineered these mowers to cut, remember, they were really one of the first companies to come out with these lithium-ion mowers. Now, not the DeWalt Gen 1, but they had some Black & Decker mowers out since 2008, 2009. So they know how to make a pretty good cutting mower. All right. I'm going to have you follow me down and you can take a closer look as I cut over here. Like it, folks. I really like it. I mean, it's cutting great. It's very comfortable to use. I mean, guys, this is really tall grass here. Again, I went up to 60 frames per second, so you can hopefully see. But this is tall here. You know, again, hopefully you can kind of see how tall and thick we're talking here. Now I'm doing side discharge, and it spreads the clippings really nice for as long as this grass is, guys. There's not really a big buildup. It spreads them out evenly. Pretty impressed, guys. All right, we're gonna really try to go to this area right here, because I'll tell you, even with my 0 turn, sometimes these little guys are stubborn, these dandelions. But just go slow. You'd rather cut it once than, you know, twice if you're gonna be speeding with your DeWalt self-propelled mower. All right, so we're gonna hit that. Cuts really well, guys. Again, that's side discharge, but remember, you always want to use side discharge when you have grass 15, 16 inches long. All right, you know, if you try to mulch it, odds are you're gonna have issues. If you bag it, you know, you're just gonna be emptying your bag every couple seconds. All right, we'll do one more strip here. We'll do it in mulch mode. All right, and another thing, you don't got to worry about a mulch plug with this mower. It's kind of built right into your back flap. All right, so I like how when mowers have that, because it's just one less thing to kind of worry about. All right, but let's see how she does in mulch mode. All right, now we're gonna try mulch mode, see how she does. We're gonna go through some of this dandelion. Great, guys. Mulch mode. As you can see. All right, real quick, let's take a look underneath the deck. Like I said before, you got a 15 gauge steel deck, a very sharp, nice blade. Again, with blades, people ask me all the time, listen, you could probably put another blade on this, a different blade. Maybe you really like mulching blades. But you should really stick with the blade that comes on these lithium ion mowers. They're really designed for that specific mower, and I think you're going to get the best cut with, you know, the blade that they give you with the mower. But as you can see here, this cut down huge, you know, 8, 9, 10-inch grass, really like nothing, guys. Really impressed with the cut quality of this mower. Let's take a look at it in storage mode. All right, and this is it folded down, guys. I just want to add this to the video. Really just as good as the Gen 1 version. Okay, so super simple, and love the way it stores, not like, you know, many other these lithium ion lawnmowers, but obviously the Makita, you still can't fold down that handle. It's getting me angry. But this one, guys, super simple, super easy, awesome. It's a great mower. I think if you're in DeWalt's platform, you're going to be very pleased with it. All right, so we saw side discharge, we saw mulch mode. Now we're going to do bagging mode. All right, really thick. What we're going to do is just finish this entire area. All right, see how she does. Take a look. All right, so it's bagging pretty good. All right, I'm gonna lower this a little bit. I'm gonna put it on 4. Okay. Take a look. I left this one spot here just to let you know kind of how tall the grass is here. All right, did a good job. I think you're going to be really happy with this mower, guys. Again, it cuts very well. I still have 3 bars last time I checked. And you're going to have plenty of run time. And I'm cutting tall grass here. One hand. All right. A lot of grass in here. Did a pretty good job bagging. Some's right there, but I'm doing this with one hand. But, you know, got everything. Like I said, guys, I'm very impressed with this mower. Take a look underneath the deck. Especially at this price point, guys. 15 gauge $499 for a very sharp steel blade mower. Again, with blades, people ask me all the time. Side discharge and bagging. You could probably put another blade on. It's going to be hard to find that really anywhere. Maybe you really like mulching blades. And a really dependable, you should really stick with the blade that comes on these lithium-ion mowers. They're really designed whatever mower Harbor Freight's throwing out there. Mower, and I think you're going to get the best name of it, but with a lot of different, you know, the blade that they give you with the mower. What you're able to do with these 20-volt DeWalt batteries, as they work again in over 200 different tools. 8, just 9, the versatility. 10-inch grass, really, it comes like with nothing, 210s, guys. And like I said, really impressed with the you can do your property of with this the 210s that come with it. Let's take a look at it. Probably in storage still mode. Have enough power left over to take one of the batteries. Okay, put it in your string trimmer, trim your property, take the other battery, stick it in your blower, blow off your property, and with just these 2 batteries that come in this kit, you should be able to do your entire property without using any other batteries. But what makes these tool platform mowers, OPE tools, great is the fact that you probably have tons of these batteries. You're in the platform. Again, you can have 2 3-amp-hour batteries, stick them in your pocket. Maybe you can't finish this little area. There's just not enough juice in your 10-amp-hour batteries. Maybe you're cutting like 1/3 of an acre, maybe even more. But just to finish a little area, instead of charging, waiting to charge these 210s, if you're in the platform already, you're probably going to have batteries galore. So, you know, really runtime is not going to be an issue if you're in this platform. But all in all, a pretty solid mower. If you have the Gen 1, this is something I wouldn't really rush to. All right, I think you're going to, you know, the cut quality is about the same of the Gen 1. Maybe this one's a little bit better. But, you know, the Gen 1 definitely has a deeper deck, so can definitely handle more grass. But again, you know, that doesn't have side discharge, doesn't have self-propelled. So, you know, there are pros to this mower over that. But if the Gen 1 is working for you, and really the only problem is the runtime, you know, you got this mower. I would wait for a deal and jump over to it. But I think DeWalt did a great job with this mower, especially at $499. All right, hope you enjoyed it. Any comments, questions, let me know.